Good evening, free enterprise fans, and welcome to tonight's matchup here in week 5 of the Swiss between Big Dunka and FBL. My name is Xenocat. I am joined in the booth by Nehru Liana. How are you doing tonight, Nehru?
I'm doing pretty well, and the more you say the Swiss rounds, the more I think, Swiss cheese?
Well, we do have our runners here at 2 and 2. Both of them need this win to get a chance at the brackets. The loser here is going home, unfortunately. And it looks like we have a Rosa start. What do you make of that?
At least we have a white mage. That's my only thought process, as at least we found one white mage.
Yeah, having a white mage is very, very useful, and, well, we don't necessarily want our white mage to be our hero. Uh, it's fine.
At least it's not Paladin Cecil pseudo-curaing everybody for only, like, double digits.
Yeah, that's not good. As for our objectives, I'm just taking a look at those now. We have two moon objectives. Launch the Falcon and Pinktail both require the hook. Pinktail also requires the pink tail, of course. And then a few different objectives that require other key items, which I really like to see.
Baron Castle. Oh yeah, I love Baron Castle. The Falcon is something. Hook route is... I love the hook route. I love going down the hook route, guys. Don't you know how much
Yeah.
I love the hook route?
Oh, hook route. Yeah, no double required Baron, just one objective in Baron today. And then we need the
Oh
Pan and the
man.
Luca key for objectives 5 and 6 listed out there. Plus, of course, our standard forge.
Yeah. Standard forge with a side of bonk. We love you,
Indeed.
Sheila. We love you very much.
Sheila always has the goods except when she doesn't.
I know, right? Like, sometimes she's hoarding the darkness crystal, like, in her cabinet. It's collecting dust. Sometimes she has our hook. I don't know how she got it in her cabinet, but she found it.
It's truly amazing what sorts of things she just has lying around in her kitchen.
I know, right? Like, she has this mummified ink tail. Who knows where she found that?
Yeah, I don't know where she got that. Why is she... I guess it's an ingredient for something? I don't know. But it does look like we
Oh,
are
we're
off!
starting. Who's our buddy? Our battle buddy.
Well,
Oh my boy.
Edward is not ideal, but that
That's
Earth
Crystal.
Crystal is really nice. I would not be surprised to see both of our runners head straight for that Troya treasury.
Hey, we also have access to getting teleport. Work? Whatever that spell is in this
Exit?
version, I don't know. Exit, yeah! I'm
Yeah.
playing too much the Pixel. Whoopsies.
Once we get up the Tower of Zot, which I don't think our runners are going to do right away, uh, they will be able to cast Exit on Rosa, which will be very nice. And we do see both of our runners flying the airships straight to Troya.
I always have trouble pinpointing that one little tile. It's such a workout. I don't like it, but it's necessary. So, what you
Yeah.
hoping to find in this treasury?
I mean, for me, I'm hoping to find a good bow, good arrows, a heroine robe, but let's see what is here as we rate this treasury.
Oh, power shirts are nice. Elven bow. I like making jokes about that with the Elven Sarbo.
Okay,
Sammy
power
arrows,
shirt,
that's
elven bow,
good.
samurai arrows is like kind of good. It's better than nothing, and we did see a couple of other neat things in there, like that poison axe for giant slaying gear, the Gungnir spear for Kane if he shows up.
We just need a fighter that can use some of these bigger heavy hitting weapons, like, you know, Sid, for example, or a Kane, because who doesn't like watching your Kane swing around an axe like a maniac? Like, you know, just bonk.
Yeah. The power shirt, honestly, with the power shirt, Elven Bow, Samurai arrows, I think we probably have enough to start taking on the overworld.
Yeah, I feel like we have capability. I feel like in this situation I'd probably be going to Antlion. Or giving it to Edward? Interesting.
That is interesting. Edward doesn't I mean, I suppose Edward can use it just as well as Rosa can.
Gives him some semblance of practicality. There's the word. And yeah, I would be buying a couple of those exits too, because we don't technically have a full-on exit caster until Rosa learns it. And finding Thor Rages in his shop is good for possible Mac Giant grind later. I
Yep, it
expect
does
more.
look like FBL going to commit to just a little bit more shopping here in Troya. Checking that weapon shop out while Dunka is already over to Eblin to go raise the hovercraft. Or not Eblin, Damsian. What am I saying?
I wish we were an Eblin. I wish we had that much power, but unfortunately, we don't. Maybe a
Nope.
black sword for Cecil, eventually,
Neat.
if we find him. Aegis shields are nice.
It is kind of the
Odin.
best shield in the
Money.
game.
I love money. Unless you're fighting a boss that can actually be hit with Odin, I sell it. I've used it once and realized I can do this to this boss.
Yeah, Odin has some uses against certain bosses. It's also not very accurate at all. Uh,
That's the
you
fun
would
part.
think that Odin would be like at least somewhat accurate, but no, even if you have maximum accuracy on it, it still gets a 50% chance to just not work.
Odin never liked me. Odin never hits for me. Just never liked me. I don't know what I did.
Yeah, Odin is best used. Thank you, Flurry, in chat. Odin's time to shine is the next Final Fantasy game, not this one.
Yeah, true. Demus, do you know what that
Ooh, yeah,
means?
checking out Waterfall Boss, finding a cheeky demist here. This could be really nice for FBL as Dunka is heading to the elements up on Hobs to get Porum on the team.
Boss. I mean, that's a character. We have a white mage already, but it's a lot better seeing that we have someone who can actually learn exit naturally.
Yeah, but unfortunately, our damage is all based in arrows, and the elements are resistant to arrows.
Oh no. Oh no. I don't like that.
Yeah, this is not a good fight for our party.
So this is the point where you say a prayer and you just hope. Or be like Dunka and just say, I don't want this. This is mean, and just walk away, because sometimes you just gotta wait until you have that good character.
Yep. FBL stacking
Or you
up
can hand
all the
Rosa
buffs on Rosa is actually going to be able to get through this despite the resistance, I think. Ooh, that is very close.
Oh,
Yeah, okay, we're through. This is
well,
fine.
good.
We had 3 hit points more than we needed.
Only 3. Now remember, chat, you only need 1 little point of health to win a match. Only 1. Only 1 little teensy sliver.
Indeed, but that does give FBL a little bit of an advantage as he's ready to head over to Antlion Cave while Dunka is still working on this Elements fight. One
I
other
think
thing
FBL might go to Demist a little later on, now that he knows the location.
Yeah, wasn't ready to take on that Demist quite yet, but knows where it is and will have it in the back of his mind. One thing I do want to point out that FBL did that Dunka is causing Dunka a little bit of struggle. FBL swapped Rosa out of the middle slot for that Hobs fight so that the aim command would work really well. Unfortunately, with the way the game is programmed, if you aim in the middle slot, aim sets your accuracy to 255, so basically maxed out. However, the middle slot gives a 25% bonus, which, when paired with aim, causes the accuracy to overflow, and then you are only actually like 60% accurate.
Oh my.
So aiming in the middle slot is a bad idea, which is why FBL has moved Rosa over to the top slot, so that she does not get that bonus.
Man, didn't we just see this guy a couple seconds ago?
Yes, but if he's by himself, he's weak to arrows. This game is programmed really well.
Yeah, I know, right? This game is programmed so beautifully, guys. Don't worry about it.
And that is a Luca key. That is an objective once we get underground.
Man, I wonder what it's like walking around with the Luca key, like with Luca, having this key around her neck, just like, I wonder what this is for.
I don't know.
I wonder if it's actually just a key or if it's just like some weird charm pendant thingy.
Yeah, I mean, as we know from some of the remakes, not all of the keys are actual keys.
You know, like the magma key. It's a
Yeah,
rock.
no, that's a rock.
That's a rock.
FBL
So that
looks
makes
to
a
be
fun sound when you drop it down a well.
FBL looks to be setting up for this Demist fight.
Let's go, Demist, let's go.
And Dunka did make it through the Mylon Z. We'll see where he's off to next. Looks like headed to Fabul.
I know Dunka didn't peak that waterfall. So in terms of knowledge, FBL has that extra kick of, I know where Demist is.
Yeah, this is not going to be a fast fight for FBL, though. This spot has a decent amount of HP. More HP than Antlion or Mount Hobs. I think it's even more than Fabul, which is where Dunka's off to next. And this spot is very, very fast. It's not going to hit hard.
Yeah.
It's not going to be very scary at all for the party. This party's in no danger. But this is not going to be a fast fight.
Doesn't this spot have like 1,000 or some HP to it?
I think it's over 2,000.
Oh my. I don't like that.
Yeah. It's like 2,800, something like that. I don't remember exactly. But it's definitely well over 2,000. Baigen, meanwhile, over here has only like 1,800 hit points. So, much easier. Although, Rosa needs to do more damage than 73.
Rosa, please. I beg of you.
She is trying her best.
She is, and I'm proud of her for trying.
It is not very good. Oh dear.
3 kilometers of HP on this Demist over here.
I do.
Only 3
I like
kilometers.
that. What we should measure HP in kilometers.
Yeah, only 3. Only 3, guys. Don't worry.
Yeah, 3 kilometers of HP. The HP extends across the screen 3 kilometers.
I promise, guys, it's only 3.
But FBL does get through Demist, so we'll see what value Demist is hiding.
Apparently, according to Pixel Remaster, Octomammoth has 2,350 HP.
Okay, that kind of makes sense.
Moderate amount.
Yes.
Makes sense for the party.
Mm-hmm. Well,
Only a
the
lunar
reward
staff.
for beating Demist was just a lunar staff, so Dunka is not going to be bitten too badly by not checking for that Demist. He can leave that alone forever. FBL is headed over to Fabul now to take on this Baigen. I think he will have a better time dealing with Baigen as opposed to Dunka. Dunka is stocking up on all sorts of items. Oh no, oh, Dunka doesn't have the power shirt equipped. That is
It's
a
a power
problem.
shirt.
Well, you see, the power shirt gives you a decent amount of physical defense and evade, and also 15 strength, which is what's
Strength.
taking Rosa from doing like 70 damage to like 200 damage.
Oh my.
Yeah, power shirt is good. And looks like Dunka's headed to Eblin to go looking for some more loot, as FBL is going to be taking on Fabul. Probably successfully and already up that Demus check.
I love Demist, guys. I love getting my lunar staff. It's like such a limited time, high quality lunar staff. You have no idea.
I mean, it will be useful later in the game when we actually want our white mages to do white mage things.
Yeah, it's gonna be good for Rosa. Casting out those cure 3s. Or whatever cures she has to do for like a boss later on.
Mm-hmm.
Or for Zeromus if you need an extra heal.
Yep. But yeah, FBL's doing like 700 damage with Rosa because of the power shirt. And there we go. FBL is through that Baigen already.
Very nice and fluid. Oh my gosh, monsters in boxes. We'll
Yep.
never know what was lying in wait.
Unfortunately, Dunka is hitting those monster boxes. It's just going to be a little bit more time spent getting this loot. And FBL gets the magma key out of Fabul, so we can get underground now.
If Allie were in the booth, she would newspaper
Look,
you.
listen,
But Allie's not in the booth.
it's not a meme. We can get underground now. That's just what the magma key does.
Yeah, if we can drop a
We
rock
go
down a
to
well near the.
Yep, we go to Agart, we throw it down the well, and there we go. We can get underground.
Yay!
Yeah. It is interesting though that we do have that launch the Falcon objective, and of course it's not a hook seed.
Now, if only we had the hook, we could get underground. Yeah, if only we had the hook. Fly down there the old-fashioned way.
Yep. Dunka looks like he's heading towards Baron Inn. Might be considering taking on this. Oh, just peeking it. Sees Rydia there. Maybe we'll take on this Dark Elf to and whatever's behind it to get that Rydia.
Because I promise she's useful. Just find a Bahamut orb or a Leviathan orb. Or an Asura if you feel like gambling. Or not. I don't think we want her.
I mean, we'll want her later. And we did get a Sylph Orb in the treasury, so she's not useless.
Yeah. Oh, goodbye, Odin. Goodbye, Odin. Nice seeing you.
Yeah, we don't need Odin. Okay, FBL into the underground. Going to be checking out these freebies. Might take a peek at the Feymarch bosses, even though neither of those are objectives. And Dunka is going back up to Hobs to try out Hobs one more time. It's just an unfortunate situation, forgetting, I think, that Rosa can equip the Power Shirt, because Power Shirt's usually reserved for our Zerkers.
Now we're going to try to shoot elements again and say a prayer. Many prayers.
I mean, it does do damage. The arrows still do damage. We just have to get through the Ruby phase, which is a little bit sketchy. There's darkness in the Feymarch freebie chest. FBL can go do a grind now.
Oh, I swear, Zeno, if Allie were in here, you'd be so newspapered and I'd be going
That's
at you.
okay.
She can't hurt us. She can't get
no.
us. We can get overground.
To the moon. Yes, we can get overground.
You chat.
But yeah, FBL now has access to that moon, which is 2 of our objectives are up there, plus the Mac Giant grind, which has become very common on this flag set.
Character. Please. Character.
There is that character up there too.
Sparkle is.
Okay, yep, we're gonna just peek at that sparkle. It's Pale Dim. We don't need to fight Pale Dim. That's gross.
It's the Doot monster.
Yeah, we don't want to do that. That's gross.
We don't want to go.
No. No,
yet.
we don't want to get punched for like 2,000 damage.
Ow! That's an ouchie for me.
Interesting that FBL is choosing to leave Sheila 1 alone. I would be... I know that we already did do the Fabul defense to get underground, but I would be really hard-pressed to skip Sheila 1 in this case. If you're going to go back to the overworld, you may as well take that trip through the Sylph Cave, go get Sheila 1, just get that key item check out of the way. You never know if it might be the pan.
Listen, I love my pan. I love Sheila just being like, oh, I'm cutting onions and my eyes are watering, and just like turning around, like spinning around and putting a pan in your hands, just like, go bonk my husband with this. He'll wake up. Now we're going to go say hi to the moon. It's moon time.
We're gonna rail our whale up. Go to the moon, probably see what characters up there. Baigan is doing Baigan things to Dunka's party.
Baigan's always doing Baigan things.
Yeah. I was going. When is he not doing Baigan things?
I've despised this boss since I was a kid. Hate this guy.
He punch. He vampire. That's mostly it. Oh dear. Yeah, this fight is without that damage output from that power shirt. This fight is really rough for Dunka.
Owie. Owie. We're trying so hard to run, Buffer. We're trying our darndest.
I don't like attacking here, Dunka. Not for 62 damage.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Yes, cure to yourself.
healing.
Hurry, hurry.
That'll buy us some time. But this is a losing fight, I think.
Owie. Hey, FBL, do you have some good news for us? You have a fun
hopefully
character?
there's a good
Show us,
character here.
Show me cane salad. Traitor salad, if you will. Who's it gonna be? Oh, we killed
There's a Palom. We'll take Palom, and oh my goodness, Dunka is through as long as we revive before the explode.
Don't
Oh no.
Don't
Oh
die.
no. Nope.
No!
That is the worst way to wipe Toboggan.
Oh. Oh, that's so terrible. Because that's what has our darkness crystal.
That has our magma key, and our darkness crystal's right behind that magma key.
No! That's the quick, easy route to our darkness crystal. Wherever the hook is, that's the longer, more painstaking route.
Well, we don't know where the hook is. The hook could be behind them on the moon. The hook could be in the underground. It could be anywhere. It does not have to be on the overworld.
Uh-oh. Our progression might just be gated behind Baigen being a not very fun bestie.
Yep.
Kind of like that friend. Like that one friend who just ruins the whole mood. But that's Baigen.
Okay, FBL has picked up that Palom, is back on the blue planet, ready to take a look at the Baradin.
Now will FBL take the Rydia.
I mean,
You want a Rydia?
I would love Iridia, but I would also like to see if I can get a Zerker on this team so that we can do the grind easier.
Nah, only mage. Mage only party, with Edward as bonus.
No. I think
Honorary
we'll do Zot
Bard.
before we do that.
Honorary Bard. Look at him. He happy. Look at that Bard.
He's trying his best.
Until like level 60, he'll be back. He'll be fun. He'll be a good character.
We don't really want to get to level 60 though. That takes too much time. We gotta go fast.
Zoom zoom. We gotta be like Baigen and cast haste on ourselves. Constantly. Never ending.
Yeah. FBL is
flare.
through Dark Elf already. Well, through the first phase. Unfortunately, even though that twin cast did do enough damage that it would have one-shot, we need to do another attack to get through the second phase. And right behind Dark Elf we have Dr. Luge.
Dr. Luggage, known as affectionate. We did it! Through Baigen! No more
Oh my god, this is
Baigen.
amazing. Oh my goodness, thank goodness.
We're free!
Dunka is free. Dunka
know
will
we're
get
free.
his magma key. Dunka will be able to go underground. Dunka will be able to get to the moon. Dunka will have progress.
We can get underground and we can get overground.
Yes.
We can go everywhere, guys. It'll be fun. Except Baron Castle. You kind of have to have like a really special invitation for that. Like this really cool key. It's so shiny, you have no idea.
FBL is making his way through, or making their way through Dr. Luge pretty quickly now.
Vampiring him because we don't like that guy.
Yep. This Dr. Luge shouldn't be too difficult.
Get him, twins. Yeah. Oh, is he triggered by physical attacks or?
Just anything he'll counter sleep.
Well, about the real fight, Luge.
No, the real fight starts, and by that we mean the fight is over and we get the package so we can trade one of our characters.
Rydia gave us the package.
Yes, she did. Yeah. And
Whoa!
Troy pointing out,
Yeah.
unfortunately, FBL's twins are not in the optimal order. Porum being in the higher priority slot means that she's going to get to use her magic stat for all of the twin casts instead of Palom's magic stat, which is what we really want. But we get through, no problem.
Palom go burr. We love Palom. Quack kid.
And
known
Rydia's
as-
joined our team, and Rydia's great.
Yeah, Rydia's phenomenal. We're about to burn down Rydia's town, though.
Well, we're gonna at least see who's here. It's young.
Mage, which we
We don't
want
care.
him.
No, we don't care. We have access to the Tower of Zot. Honestly, this is entirely fair. I don't want to deal with package character
Can we
if,
say
if
hi?
the Tower is not available.
And we go. Oh, we're going ordeals. The items?
Yep.
Question mark?
I mean, Rosa's strong enough to take on whatever's at the top by herself. She's been doing real well with that Elven Bow Sami arrows and the power shirt, so why not take advantage of that and go to ordeals?
Okay, Rosa, let's see what you can do. Let's see if you can fight whatever Cecil left for you. Because Cecil's, he's somewhere. Taking a nap. No. Cecil's sitting behind the giant.
Probably.
As per usual. He's
Yep.
always there, you know that?
Mm-hmm.
He's always sitting there.
Yep. I am... Excuse me. I am curious if FBL will keep one of his black mages KO'd. Looks like since we're learning Sylph, it doesn't look like he's going to be keeping Rydia down. It's not too late to have Palom take a nap and set up the slingshot there, but I think the way that we're leaning is that we're not going to have people down. And thank goodness this Val is at spot 1 instead of spot 2.
I would be crying if she was at spot 2. You would be hearing me cry live on twitch.tv/freeenterprise.
Yeah, fortunately this spot I don't believe gets any of the magic evade multipliers, and also we can aim just fine through the physical. I think magic works here. I don't remember. I know it doesn't get one of the evades at all.
There's, like, this spot apparently has just, like, no magic defense, period.
Yeah, no, it gets 0 magic evades, so FBL could be casting spells here. And they would be working just fine.
Thank you, Pixel Remaster Bestiary. I love you very much.
We also do have all that information just on our wiki. Giving a quick plug to
Sometimes
the
I forget
FE
we have a
wiki, which
wiki.
has everything that all the information you could possibly need.
Yeah, like, what's a Mac Giant grind? How do you run buffer? Menuing. You like menuing? I don't. I don't think menuing's there, but whatever you can think of, it's probably on our wiki. Totally go check it out. Amazing people in this community have helped put it together. And join our Discord if you want to help us out on the restream team. It's a fun experience. Being on this team is phenomenal. There's good people.
Yeah.
Like the Xenocat. Look at Xenocat.
This Val fight getting a little bit dicey. Edward, I think, is going to turn to stone. I mean, that's not the end of the world, but it's annoying. Heal pots are indeed amazing. Always buy 10. They are so worth it for things like this Val.
Yes, life potions. Yes. Buy. I heard they taste very pleasant. It's like biting into a gummy. Do you like... Hey, Zeno, do you like your life potion with or without the shell?
Without? Now I'm concerned.
Don't worry about it. Don't
Oh
worry about it too
no.
much. Don't worry about it too much.
Have you been eating the bottles the whole time?
Don't worry about it. Don't worry
Oh,
about it, Zeno.
okay.
It's fine.
Okay.
Valvalis is down. What could possibly be at the second spot that can be so evil? Back attack
Maga
Golbez.
sisters.
Back attack Golbez.
Maga sisters.
Good point.
Maga sisters are evil.
They're very evil. Very angry. Wyvern! Wyvern!
It's not Mega Nuke Wyvern. Wyvern is fine.
Plague. Thoughts on Plague for this party?
It's fine. Plague is weak to arrows.
Fabul Gauntlet. Let's put the Fabul Gauntlet here.
That would be a little bit rude, but not actually that big a deal.
Wyvern with Charm, apparently, according to chat.
It's D-Lunars.
These Lunars! So we're on the right track with the Sparkles. Proud of you.
Yep. This should be fine for FBL. The aim command does not trigger their counterattack. And we have some spells that will do damage.
We're just exiting out because we don't like what's here.
No, we don't.
Antlion's just sitting there. Antlion's just sitting there having a good time. He's just waving. He's waving at us goodbye because he knows we're not going to be back.
Yep. Dunka is now headed up to raise the whale. We'll see his Palom, hopefully.
I don't know that many circumstances that you would reject a Palom, but it also depends on your party.
Yeah, I don't think
If it's a
we're
good party-
rejecting a Palom in this party.
I wouldn't reject. Yeah, I would never reject a Palom with this party. Reject the Chalum, yeah. Chalum.
There are situations where it is correct to ditch Palom. This is not one of them.
Yeah, I think I like my Quack. My Quack kid. I like having Quake
FBL
in the
is
party.
through those D-Lunars.
Goodbye, D-Lunars. So what could possibly be bad in the ribbon room?
In the changing
Not ribbon room and yeah, in the changing room.
I'm
Fun
trying to think
room.
what would be bad for Rosa here. Honestly, there's not much. We've seen a lot of the really nasty bosses already. At least for this spot. And Rosa's got healing. She's got decent damage. Mom Bomb wouldn't even be that bad.
Baron Key.
Baron Key is good, and Evil Wall is not a problem.
Hi, Wall. Isn't there like 1,000 HP here, relatively?
Yeah, pretty much exactly 1,000, I think.
I should probably experiment in vanilla and see if my Cecil can just kill DKC. Good night, Evil Wall.
The vanilla strategy is to have a dancing dagger and dancing dagger DKC away.
We're just dancing. You wanna dance with Dark Knight Cecil? It'll be fun, I promise.
Mm-hmm.
We have Sylph. We actually picked Rydia up. or Media, wherever he is. Yeah, I wonder where Tella is. Not in this flag set.
Yeah. FBL is done with ordeals, though. We'll see. I would expect to see Zot and/or Baron from him pretty soon. Baron Castle being an objective, Zot being a chance at more characters. Looks like it's Baron
I
Castle,
like
which
the idea.
I'm fine with
I
Baron
like the
Castle.
idea of I like the idea of Baron Castle, but I also like the idea of doing Zot into Baron because you're just right outside of Baron when
Yeah,
you finish
and
Zot.
I would like more chances to get a good character.
Me too.
That's
We're
just
headed
me
down the
though.
underground
Zot is
waterway.
Yeah, Zot is a long check, so it makes sense if we're planning on never doing Zot. Just go to Baron Castle now, take care of the objectives, see what we can get out of there. Um, keep building up the key item total.
More key items. We have 5 key items over on FBL's side. Halfway to our nice 10 key items, which gives us double EXP. Nice for your Mac Giant grinds, makes them a little shorter.
Indeed.
These runners would have loved a Sid. Well, I don't think we're giving them a Sid anytime soon. Not yet. It's a free boss here, though. Hey, QE. Hello!
Hi, King Queen Ablin.
I will
They're
bring you
just
all
gonna-
down to the Hades.
No, we're not going anywhere.
Such censorship in this version of the translation.
Mm-hmm. We can't say what the Hades really is.
The Underworld. What else would it be?
Yeah, that's where it is. They're just bringing us to the underworld.
We're just going to the Underworld. Dude, can't y'all just take us there sooner?
Yeah.
We don't need your help, Dad! We're selfing. We're getting health back. And that decently annoying sound effect.
Yep. And yeah, we've been pointing out Dunka has still not moved that that Rosa out of slot 1, unfortunately. And that weakened aim command is really starting to hurt him. It's starting to compound.
Valvalis really likes casting weak.
Yes,
That's
she
like her
does.
favorite spell. I don't think Edward's having a good time up there.
Actually, yeah, no, I believe that in the middle slot, with the Elven bow specifically, fighting is better than aiming. Any other bow, you're still better off aiming if you're stuck in the middle slot, but yeah, fighting should be better than aiming. And yeah, Dunka is out of ordeals. Looks like maybe headed to Zot next.
Who's sitting at the Baron throne? The guards took over. The guards took over.
Yep.
No wonder this kingdom's been in disarray.
Turns out there was a coup by the guards, and now they're in charge.
Yeah, I wonder how that happened. And of course, we're sylphing. Because guess what, guys? We don't want to deal with it.
Yep.
Is this vanilla monsters in boxes?
It's not by the flags, but this one might have rolled vanilla. We are taking on this flame dog. It's
Yeah,
now
I think this one
poisoned.
did. Oh, my poor puppy. My poor little puppy. Did nothing wrong. Look at him. He's fluffy. He can't hurt you that bad.
Yeah, no. He's
Yo,
fine.
an Edge.
He's made of fire. Ooh, Edge is
Berserker.
definitely better than Edward. Yeah,
There's
goodbye,
only-
Edward.
The better Edward attack-wise, but personality-wise, bit iffy. Who's our stone
Absolutely.
sprites? Because they never get that much attention. Oh my.
It's Edward. He turned to stone.
Oh! No! We killed him! Edward! Edward, no!
Oh dear.
Eddie! Or Spoony Bard!
And a life staff from the pot, but we do get the objective complete on FBL's side.
We got rid of the Bard. Permanently.
Yeah, I guess we did.
Man. Oh, Zeno, what did he do to deserve this?
I don't know.
Good.
Looks like we did find the other Mylon form up at the Tower of Zot. Mylon and all his friends
They're
are hanging
partying.
out here, having a good time.
They're having a party, and we weren't invited.
Yeah, there's a dance party happening in Zot. It's great.
Yeah, and guess what, guys? We weren't invited, so we're inviting ourselves.
I do like Mylon et al.
Mylon.
That is absolutely how he would cite a paper written by Mylon and friends. This is not going to be super fast for Dunka, but it is going to be relatively free. FBL looks like he's shopping. I wonder
relatively.
what we're shopping for.
Maybe Claw?
Maybe Thunderclaw, yeah. Or any edge weapons at all. I would expect we'd be shopping in the underground if we were looking for edge weapons if we were looking for actual edge weapons.
Would it even be worth it to buy shurikens at all?
No. Maybe
Okay,
in
I
a
can just
couple
forget- I can
situations, but
scrap
they're
that
not
out.
usually worth it. Did buy a bunch of life potions though. That'll be nice for the grind later.
Many life pots. I love having a bunch of life pots because you never know when you're going to need them. Plus life glitching.
Yeah.
Or if you're lucky, a double life glitch. Or if you're feeling real funny, a life glitch. If you're really good at timing.
Yep,
Shurikens are only good early game? Wow.
Yeah, well, they only do like 1,000 damage.
Sticky.
They're not going to be good later in the game. Oh my goodness, FBL pulling a ninja sword out of a pot. Sorry, in Eblin. Well, there we go. That is a sword for Edge.
Elven bow. Monsters? Oh my!
Oh no, not monsters. Yeah, let's get rid of that cat claw on Edge. We do not want the cat claw on Edge. Put the ninja sword on, please. Thank you. This is
They're
fine.
angry.
This is fine. Rosa is going to do lots of damage.
Everything is okay.
We're
Have
fine.
2 real legit darts, 2 Gungears, just to throw at mock speed.
Yeah, but we're gonna save those for later.
Zeromus. We brought you a gift.
Maybe not Zeromus, but sometime a little later on. The Mad Ogres are melting because we have an Elven Bow on. Turns out the Elven Bow is really good against mages, and Mad Ogres are mages.
Very odd. Punch mages! Oh my gosh, they're punch mages, just like
They
Yang.
are punch mages.
Just like Yang.
Well, unfortunately, Palom is not getting the experience here, but everyone else is. And, well, Edge has all
So
his weapons now. Yeah, Edge is good. We don't need anything else. We are good. Yeah, let's leave. Edge is equipped.
Edge is fine. Edge is fine. Remember, chat,
Yeah,
when you
FBL
find a
is like,
ninja sword
I am
and a
done.
Masamune,
I like
find a ninja sword and a
immediately leaving.
Masamune, you're good.
Yes. Masa Ninja is good enough for Endgame. This Mylon fight has been dragging on a bit for Dunka, and it's I thought we were fine here, and now we're not really fine.
Come on, you guys, you can do this. You can do it.
I certainly hope so.
Oh my, so many life pots coming out. Oh. Mylon, what did you do?
He punch. That's what he do. And he castle at 1, but that's not scary.
That's scary. I think FBL will have better odds against this team.
Yes, I would expect that FBL will be fine.
FBL will do... I'm trying to find like a fun word for it. Like a fun word. He'll make this dance party his own.
Mm-hmm.
Like this dance party, they're a dance party.
Yeah,
You
especially
didn't invite
having
me, I'll
that.
invite myself and I'll win.
Especially having that edge on the team, one flame cast should wipe out all the ghasts, and Edge is going to be putting out decent physical damage. Certainly better than anything Dunka is putting out right now.
As much as it's sad to say.
And yeah, Rosa doesn't need the power shirt anymore. She's done with that. You know who
It's
gets the
time
power
for
shirt?
somebody to get a new toy.
Yeah, this Edge is going to be real strong.
Get him, Edge. Angry boy. Rydia is napping, as one does. Wow, that Palom just got O-code.
Yeah, that's not great for Palom.
Yeah. So, about that, like, do you think that Edge is doing good damage?
I think Edge is doing good damage.
Or is he gonna be doing more? I think Edge is doing good damage too.
Yeah, I would say Edge is doing good damage.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say
Yeah.
1800 damage is good damage. Dunka does
Oh,
get through
hey,
this
Edge.
Mylon, thank goodness.
Yay! We did it!
Alchemy, it is Masa Ninja Power Shirt Bandana Strength Ring on that Edge. No Murasame's here.
Yeah, the Murasame is somewhere, but we don't really care about it too much.
No.
If we
The
get it,
Masa
do we
is
use
better.
it?
There are actually specific points where breakpoints where the Ninja Sword is better than the Murasame, so we are quite happy to have Ninja on Edge. And to answer question in chat, Edge was in Baron Castle.
How we got
Which
there?
came
Apparently he
from-
wandered into the wrong castle.
Ordeals. And ooh, hey, it's Kane. Dunka will probably take Kane. I don't know if FBL will.
That's my boy. That's my boy, but that's also my traitor. I forgive him. Chad is scared for Dunker. For Dunka
it's
with
Yang.
this. Ooh, yay! Hi, Yang.
No, this
Oh,
is
hi,
actually
Yang
pretty
Bio?
good, and I would say that these characters would be actually better than Edge if we didn't have every single thing that Edge could possibly want already. Edge is usually not very
We're
good on
just
this
missing
flag set
Toro.
because the loot is hard to come by, but FBL found Edge's swords, so we're fine. I guess Yang is not very strong right now, and what we want right now is strength for Kane.
They're now pretty much neck and neck with the they both got like I didn't even see that much of FBL going through, you know, the thing. The
FBL
security
has
for the dance party.
Yes, FBL has a much stronger team. Okay. I was like, are you okay? It looked like FPL was considering ditching Edge there, and I was like, that's not right. Don't ditch Edge. Edge has all the things. Looks like we're ditching Rydia for at least the time being. This might just be a play to save her for later and get her a slingshot, and in the meantime, Kane will be a much better party member. Or we might be committing to having Kane around for a bit. And we have, a nasty
Kane.
Leviathan. At
Hi,
Zop 2.
Leviathan.
These Ice 2s are going to hurt. That is
I don't know how
what I
bad they're
have to
gonna
say.
hurt.
These Ice 2s are going to hurt.
See how bad they're going to hurt. Ow.
Yeah, these Ice 2s are going to hurt.
Well, magic power here is apparently 63.
Yes. You can absolutely be scared for Dunka because these Ice 2s are hurting. Real bad. Yeah, this bot was given high magic power because they wanted to make sure the weaks and the rays that Val uses actually hit. FBL is through just fine because Edge does lots of damage.
Whoa! So you know, this is also a stark difference to Rubiconte's magic stat of 16!
Yeah.
Whopping 16.
Yep. No, this magic stat is not supposed to be do damage. But it does here.
Second best is Mylon Z at a solid 31.
Mm-hmm. No, this is the highest magic stat that you're going to run into on the overworld. Absolutely. There are higher magic stats at some of the other spots, but this one's pretty bad, and that's just a Dragon Whip.
Whip for Rydia. Rydia's a new toy. Those are my only thoughts on that, is Rydia's brand new toy.
Yep. Not sure if we're going to actually use it, but it's nice. FBL is headed underground. Looks like he's thinking about popping the Siren and then maybe setting up the grind at this point.
Is it? Do you think it's Mac Giant time?
I think it's getting pretty close to Mac Giant time. I would be willing to Mac Giant at this point, but I want to see what Sheila 1 is.
Sheila 1 could have so much.
Yeah.
It could be hiding. It could have Rat Tail. It could have Hook.
It could have so many things. I want to see what's there.
I want to see our new toy. And we've gotten through Leviathan on Dunka's side, and nothing really happens here because Rosa's hero, and Rosa just gets the EXP. All hers.
But yeah, Dunka is through. Unfortunately, just going to be a Dragon Whip here, so no progression there. And it does look like FBL is setting up for the grind.
So it's very popular to use Baron. You know that? So
Mm-hmm.
I don't know why do we use Baron in specific?
The reason we use Baron specifically is that these the grind manipulations that we came up with were created at a time when we had a flag on that prevented you from running from encounters.
Oh my.
And the encounters outside Baron are very easy to defeat. So since they're the easiest encounters in the game to defeat, that's where all the manipulations were based on.
But since we can actually run from our encounters, we don't have to worry too much. But it's just a lot easier to use Baron.
Yeah,
I think it's also because of a similar
the encounter rates are also different in some places on the overworld, so you'd have to have a different manip chart for other areas. So it's just safer to do it in Baron, where you know that
Bahamut. Oh my.
the charts are going to be correct. And yeah, Dunk is headed to Dwarf,
Spicy.
where we have Bahamut.
How spicy is this on a scale of 1 to 10?
I mean, this is fine. Bahamut is free.
We're veiling up because
this is not spicy at all. This is a completely free fight. A little curious why we cast Chocobo instead of Sylph there, but oh no, that was Sylph. I just didn't see because the cursor didn't moved so fast that we didn't get to see it.
we're about to go see Mac Giant grinds. Don't you love Mac Giant grinds, you know?
Mac Giants are great.
I know,
And
right?
FBL is going to be heading into the Mac Giant. I'm pretty sure the Veils will last long enough for this Bahamut, but also I don't know that we even need the Veils for this Bahamut. We might, actually. We don't have the superpower edge.
If we had superpower edge, we wouldn't be too worried.
Yeah, Dunka did pop into the menu there just to check on the Veils real quick. Saw that they hadn't worn off. Looks like a couple of them wore off there, so unfortunately Rosa and Rydia... Well, Rydia not going to get experience. Rosa's going to get experience because she's the hero.
Sorry, Rydia. Who's coming in? Hi, Ruby.
Someone to fight Ruby.
Who's coming in to fight Ruby?
It's Sid.
Sid.
I don't think we care at this point about Sid. Meanwhile,
you, Sid, but
FBL
not
has
today.
found the fight. We have a single searcher on FBL's side. That means that we have found the Mac Giant grind.
So, Mac Giant grinds. They're a little funny.
Technically, the Searcher is casting a nice, beautiful Life 2 on a Mac Giant. Right? So this Life 2, you're fighting the same Mac Giant over and over and over again until eventually you kill the Searcher, right?
Mm-hmm.
So the life glitches work here by vitality stat. So, hey, Xenocat, what's 0 times 5?
0.
So how much HP does our Mac Giant have?
I mean, total, it has like, I don't know, 8,500-ish, 8,800, something in that. Something like that. But when you revive, it does it comes back with 5 times the vitality stat, and we just said that was 0, so it comes back with 0.
Oh, it gets killed again.
Yes.
Life.
And the game treats it as a full kill, which means we get credit for all the money, any drops that it might have dropped, and most importantly, we get the experience.
I love experience. Don't you love experience?
Yes, experience is wonderful. Missed what Dunka got out of Dwarf Castle. Looks like it was the tower key, because that's what lit up on the tracker.
I loved having the tower key.
It is very nice. We do like having, not having to do a keyless tower. Now we have the key already. Dunka will be able to just charge up the tower and take care of it. But,
We'll just give it a nice little clean sweep.
yeah. Yeah, Dunka's gonna be able to take this out, but is gonna be down that Baron objective for quite a while. And we haven't really seen anything else, any other objectives pop up for Dunka.
How far does FBL go with this? Yeah. Isn't it regularly 16 by 16?
16 by 16? No. It's usually 8 plus 8 is what I do. I mean, 16 plus 16 if you don't want slingshots, but I wouldn't do a whole full 16 plus 16. That's too slow. You could probably shave off a couple just because we don't have Rydia in the party. But honestly, I'd do like 10 maybe and call that good.
Yay!
We really should not be doing 16 plus 16. That takes too long.
Maybe in a practice run, but not in a race. Run those two and see what happens. Take a gamble. Say hi to the Romus with high-level party. Typically out of here we get to between level 45 and, would you say 50?
Yeah. We want to get
52,
the
53?
mages up to 52. The twins specifically want to be 52. But, because that's when they were Nuke and White, but, yeah. And then, that's an interesting question. Do we go for the moon objectives right away? I would say no. We have access to Sealed Cave, which is an objective. I think FBL is more inclined to go for Sealed Cave first. And then I would consider taking on some of the other underground things and just plowing through the underground. Although those moon objectives are very tempting because we have 2 of them.
I love moon objective. I guess I love us all blinking the party just to make sure we don't get bonked into oblivion.
Yeah, these Mac Giants are high level enemies. They hurt. But the only thing they do is punch, and as long as we keep people blinked, we're fine.
Olbez sending up a blue robe.
Ooh. That Falcon objective just got spicy, potentially.
Is it Water Hag or is it Gauntlet?
No one knows. Golbez is rude.
We'll figure
Dunka
out
is setting
eventually.
up these status effect priorities, turning the party into piggies, to make sure that the hold status can't apply if you're piggied.
Woo! Olbez, what are you sending up there?
We don't know.
He's gonna dance for us, as Golbez does. Is that
Golbez
it?
is going to do Golbez things.
Ow. Wait till you see the real terror. Mealtime Shadow. Shadow's hungry, guys. Look how cute
Okay,
this
who's
little
gonna
shadow
survive?
is.
Not Rosa. Not Young.
Not Yang.
And not Kane. This
Good
is
night,
really
Kane.
unfortunate because Rydia and Palom cannot do much as pigs.
But we Starvale. Yes, he's full.
We're putting the
Let's end
Starvale up for
this.
safety, but this spot really doesn't have the magic power to be able to knock itself out.
Unfortunately not. Zero magic power, and then it goes up to
Yep.
7.
Nope, this is... Ooh. And Kane goes right back down. I don't think that Dunka bought the heal pots. This is real rough.
Kane, please. Oh!
He survived!
He's
We're
living.
reviving some other friends.
Oh,
Goodbye, Kane.
well, he's eeping. He's eeping again.
I think Rosa doesn't quite have size yet for Dunka. I think that's just a couple levels more.
I wouldn't worry too much about lifing Rosa in this situation.
Yeah, I don't think lifing her really helps.
We're lifing Rydia.
No, we're...
Well, I guess we're lifing Rydia. We're trying
we're
to
gonna
pig
revive
her.
Rydia. We're trying to unpig her so we can do something, but she fell down.
She
Yeah,
fell
this
and she
Golbez
can't
fight
get
is
up.
rough.
Colby, why are you so mean today? I thought we were besties.
I don't know. Golbez is rude.
He's mean. Not as big, mean, and angry as our Unzeromas that we'll talk about later on.
Yeah, Piggy in battle also just feels rough because it's very slow. And it is very inaccurate. Case in point, Rydia just missed.
And doesn't Rydia usually have real good magic?
Yeah, Piggy has a base accuracy rate of something like 10-12%, somewhere in that range. It's real bad. We're not
It's
like
still missing.
it's so bad. It's bad to the point that I just don't direct cast Piggy. It will not work. Use the change rod as an item if you want to cast Piggy. That's how you cast Piggy. You just use the change rod.
Oh yes, I love using life pots. Iris! Kane is jumping. He might... Are we salvation?
We're
No.
trying. This is really bad.
HP ran out.
Yeah,
Lord.
this is a really rough Golbez fight.
And we're done with our Mac Giant grind apparently, because Searcher just
Yep.
got
We are done.
6K'd.
That was 20 levels, I think, on Rosa. She's up to white. Callum gets 22 levels. Didn't see what level we started at, but that looks like not quite nuke. Up to weak, though, so is within the last 4 levels. Yep, 19 levels there, 21 levels for Kane. We are now very strong.
Very beautiful, very powerful. Makes
And
me wonder
FBL is
where we're
done.
going.
Yeah, not
make
quite
it
up
through
to nuke and white
Golbez?
on the kids, but they will be fine. They'll get it. Where are we off to, FBL? Looks like FBL's planning on going to the moon. We do have 2 objectives at the bottom. I guess we could do the bottom of the moon and then bail. That wouldn't feel too bad.
Oh no, we didn't make it through that Golbez.
Oh no. Oh, Dunka.
Oh no. Oh. This Golbez is so mean. I know if you time Kane's jump right, you can just entirely dodge the hold.
Yeah, that's pretty hard to time, though. So I'm not... Yeah, we're not going to get it off.
If only. Mealtime Shadow! Who's getting munched?
Goodbye, Rosa.
Rosa?
Goodbye, Rudia. Goodbye, Kane.
Kane! Aw, man.
And FBL is diving down towards the bottom of the moon. We do have the White Spear altar and the Crystal Sword altar as objectives. And then we can always take on the Ribbon Room and the Masa altar while we're down here.
Unless Fabul Gauntlet pops up, then we just forget about it and walk away.
Yeah.
Because we don't like Fabul Gauntlet here, guys. We don't.
No, we don't. No,
We do
it's bad.
sometimes. It's fun.
I mean,
it's fun content.
I liked seeing like a Fabul Gauntlet at either the Crystal Sword altar or the Masa altar for our runners. I do not like playing a Fabul Gauntlet at Masa or Crystal Sword altar.
So, the fun thing is, we love to commentate over it, but we hate playing it.
Yes.
We wish the best upon our runners, sometimes. Only sometimes. About 95% of the time. The other 5% is, please let it be Fabul Gauntlet. Please let it be Fabul Gauntlet.
Yep, doing some quick spell rearranging before we head into this Crystal Sword altar. This Golbez fight is going a bit better this time, now that we're not pigs.
But what are we going to do to this Golbez? We are going to quack him. And that's good. Quack is good. It's CPU!
Ooh, CPU here at the Crystal Sword altar is not great, but it'll be okay.
I haven't seen orbs in a minute. Hi, orbs.
Yeah.
Ow!
Emphasis on PU, yeah. C. PU.
PU. Yeah, chat. Emphasis is on the PU. Because we don't like seeing this.
No, we do not.
Isn't this usually like Dark Bahamut or like Wyvern?
Wyvern, yeah.
Aw, man. Wyvern. Wonder where Wyvern went off to. Wonder what he has for us.
Yeah, we haven't seen Wyvern yet.
We haven't seen Ogopogo. We haven't seen Nope Rope. We haven't seen Plague. We know where Pale Dim is. We haven't seen... Like, we've already defeated D-Lunars.
Yeah. I mean, we'll be fine. We've got double white mage. Everything is fine. Dunka is through Golbez. We'll see what Golbez gives us.
Golbez, do you have a fun toy?
Golbez has a legend sword.
sword.
That is a fun toy.
That's a very fun toy. I wonder where he got that.
I don't know what Golbez is doing with the Sword of Legend, but he has the Sword of Legend. It's fine.
Maybe he bought it at like like a convenience store. Maybe he bought it there and thought it was cool and was just like, huh, a sword.
Maybe. Dunka is now headed down to the Super Cannon. FBL just goes a little aggressive at the end of that CPU fight, but gets through it just fine. And that's the adamant. There's the other half of Forge.
So FBL, I have a question for you now. Do you wanna go to tower?
FBL is
come
probably
say hi to Tower.
Tower is gonna be so gross for FBL at this point. FBL would basically have to do Dwarf Castle before going to the tower. I think he would do Dwarf before tower. But even then, I think we're gonna do Fey March before we do Dwarf with FBL's power.
I love having power. Don't you?
Yes.
These bombs. Look at them. Look at all those angry little bombs.
And they're all gone.
No
FBL
more
is
bombs.
doing White Spear Altar now. Oh, there's our Wyvern. We found him.
Hey. What do you have for us?
Wyvern
Shell.
is going to shell itself. I love that. Just giving itself a little extra
Wyvern
magic
knows.
defense. Why not?
Wyvern knows. It knows.
I mean, that doesn't
It
do
knows what we
anything
did.
about Edge's damage at all, which is, where a lot of the damage is coming from.
Ursk. Oh my, this poor wyvern. Oh, this poor wyvern.
Oh, poor Wyvern. It's fine. Wyvern is going to have a day. Not a good day, just a day.
Having a Monday.
Mm-hmm.
A
And
crystal
that's a-
sword for our non-existent Cecil!
Yeah, that's a very nice sword for Sir not appearing in this seed.
I wonder where. Yeah, he's probably behind Giant. He's always at Giant, guys. He's
Probably
always
at this
just
point.
waiting.
I mean, what do we have left? Giant and Sand Ruby, and I think that's it. Oh, and Hook Route.
Yeah,
Those
and
are our
Hook
characters. Oh, hey, look! You know what? Who would be really useful for this boss?
Cecil! Wanna know why it's Cecil? Because after the second kick, if you just hit karate once, you'll go, ouch, and then the battle will end because that's a part of a script. Don't you guys love scripts?
Yep. Dunka is now going for Sealed Cave. This isn't going to be our Dunka's first objective. I was going to say another objective, and then I realized he's not done ordeals and has not gotten that Baron key yet.
Will eventually. He will soon.
Hopefully.
How I feel is soon. Karate is having a day.
Yeah, Edge is destroying Karate. It's fine. Kane is helping. And Palom is also helping.
Here's where I'd use my Cecil. If I had one!
Yes. Sadly, we do not. But there goes Karate.
Good night, Karate.
And that's
We have
Nuke for
Nuke.
Palom, and White for
And
Porum.
White.
Hooray! Hooray, we got our spells.
Spell list obtained.
And we get a
Masamune.
second Masa! Oh my goodness, Edge is so good.
Masa on Masa.
Oh, I didn't see that we did get the hook out of that tower key. That is very, very valuable. That means that, actually, that means that the tower in some capacity is hard required, and there's the pan and sealed cave.
There's the pan. How
Oh
you
my
feeling about
goodness.
that? We have
That's
to walk
really
this
good
out.
for Dunka. Dunka just needs to go to the moon and... Oh no!
Well, there it is.
Oh no!
I think. Do you think
There's
we
two...
found the gauntlet?
This gate's two objectives! This is a nearly
So,
hard required alt gauntlet.
So,
And it could get the
I
pink
guess we
tail.
know- I guess we know what's at Ruby.
Yeah. Oh, this is
For
great. I
context,
hope...
we saw Blue Robe. Blue Robe at Tower, right? Man, I really hope that's the alt gauntlet. We found the alt gauntlet, guys.
Yeah.
Our bats and our
Well-
vamp ladies.
FBL is going to continue clearing out this moon. I mean, the only thing that he can find at this point that's useful is that pink tail. Everything, and there's a bunch of other key items that could rabbit, like the harp could rabbit hole him, the rat tail won't be too bad, I guess, but would be interesting. Pass would be nice if he found it.
Hope you like the escape
There's-
music chat. Yeah.
Yep. Yes, the Screamer. Fun fact about that Screamer, which is the yellow enemy there on Dunka's screen. It is a machine and a giant. It's not undead, or a spirit or anything like that. It is a machine, and it is a giant. If you hit it with one of those weaknesses, it will do quad damage. Somehow it's related to the Mac Giants. I don't know how. I don't know why. It should not have those weaknesses, but it does.
Where? What were you thinking?
I don't know.
They were thinking. They were really
I don't know if they were thinking.
had their
Hey, look, there's
Good
two more
point. This
Mac
could have just been,
Giants
like-
of Sealed Cave.
This could
We
have
love
been
the Machine Giants of
fever
Sealed
dream.
Cave.
Could have been like this little fever dream of just like, what if I just did this? I wonder what would happen. I wonder how much we could confuse our players. You confuse them a lot.
Yes, we're all very confused about why the heck those are machines and giants. FBL gets through the Sasura at the Masa altar. We'll see what we have here on the last altar at the bottom of the moon. Just a crystal ring.
Crystal ring. Just.
Well, it's nice, but it's not progression.
It's
Oh,
not
no,
progression,
FBL,
but
you
it's good defense.
Yep, FBL is now done at the bottom of the moon. He's going to be hoping to find a pass so that he doesn't have to walk back down here, but is done at least up here and can leave.
I'm free! I'm free! For now.
Yeah, no, we'll see where he's off to next.
Back to the blue planet.
Yep, I think that's the play. We don't need to check the top of the moon. It's kind of a different area. And this is good for FBL because we know here in the booth, everything is on these main checks. Everything is attached to these main
Yes.
checks.
So we're technically in no mode.
Yes, we are. All Dunka needs to do, actually, is either go do ordeals to get the Baron Key, or go up and do his objectives on the moon, and he'll be in go. FBL needs to do tower somehow.
Somehow, some way, the tower calls.
FBL needs to be convinced to do either just keyless tower or the full tower. In some capacity. Which is going to be a little bit of a harder sell, I think, for FBL.
Yeah, we'll just be like a salesman, just like, would you like to go up the tower?
That's going to be tough.
How much gold? Pretty tough decision. Luca Key. We are warping out of here with our beloved Pan. We get to do Sheila 1 and 2 all in one. Bonk Yang upside the head. Make him
Yep.
realize, oh, I left my wife on the surface, but I don't feel like I can get back up there right now, so I'll just sleep.
Mm-hmm. At least we are gonna get to see Sheila 1 finally. I'm gonna be very amused if Sheila 1 is the pink tail. Because that's something our
I'll be
runners could have
amused
had
if...
forever ago.
Yeah, it could have been... Yeah, it would be. It would also be funny if it was something like Harp or Sandra or Pass.
Yeah.
Pass is decently conventional. Harp could lead you down the wormhole.
Mm-hmm.
Sandruby is just, do I want a character?
I mean, in FBL's case, no. FBL is good.
FBL is set.
FBL
What
is
about
done
Dunka's?
looking for things other than progression. Dunka maybe. There's another power shirt. Hey, Dunka, remember that power shirt you didn't equip for a while? Here's the second one. Please equip it.
Here's a reminder. What if Cecil in bed? Crystal Sword
is
has been
possible.
found on FBL's side.
I don't
But
think
I
we
think
take
without
Cecil.
the incentive...
Yeah,
I don't think
it's-
without the incentive...
I don't think FBL even checks it,
Ugh.
because I think even if it was a Cecil, I don't think FBL takes the Cecil.
Like, he doesn't know
It would-
that
you would
there's,
have to get-
like...
So much more experience on this party, and there's not that much experience left at this point for FBL. He's...
Yeah.
Already done. Okay, just a
Rune
rune ring from
ring.
Sheila 1. And an Artemis bow from
Body
Sheila
bow.
2. Cool.
No objective.
Nope.
I mean, we have
no
the objective,
extra
but
objective
nothing else
there.
to come from it.
Yeah. And
Sheila
yeah,
just was
no.
hiding a
We've-
bow and a ring.
We have already grinded, we've already done our moon. There's no way we're taking any characters at this point for FBL. Dunka does
We're
get,
free.
or is just one key item from Go Mode and is headed to Ordeals. This is really good for Dunka. Will be down a grind, but that's going to put FBL on a clock to find the last piece of his Go Mode.
I'm just gonna wave around the adamant rock on a stick.
Yeah, and all FBL needs to do is go to the tower. Dunka will have 10 key items for the grind, so the grind will be a little bit shorter. We just need, if
Ah,
you're rooting
yes.
for FBL, you really want FBL to go tower sooner rather than later.
I don't like rooting for runners
That's
because
fair.
you never know what can happen.
No, you do never know.
I don't like rooting for people. Unless I, like, know them. Like, unless I've talked to them, I don't really root for people. Good example is, like, oh, one of my friends is racing someone I don't know, I hope my friend wins. But if it's friend v
Yeah.
friend, I don't like rooting for either, because I'm just like, it's still there, but at least it's a friend. Is Crystal Sword throwable?
No. We cannot throw the crystal sword.
Oh, we can sell it if we need money.
We could sell
Which I
it.
doubt we need money.
No, we definitely don't need money at this point.
It was terrible to say sell the... It just feels like so bad to say, what if I just sold it?
It's fine. I've literally thrown away an X-Scout in a tournament race before.
Wow.
Yeah, no, I had a Cecil who could have used it, but I threw it away.
Because you didn't want it.
No, I was doing 1200 strats.
Good point. 1200 strats are bonkers.
Your sword does not matter for 1200 strats, as it turns out. I don't know. Anyway, FBL is warping out. Dunka is about to get the good news that he's in go mode. We'll need a grind, but and to beat those moon bosses, but that's it.
Moment of, oh, hey, I'm in go mode? Cool.
Yep, surprise. Here's your go mode. I honestly have a hard time seeing FBL going for tower with his party. We don't have Rydia to incentivize Dwarf at all. It's just... And doing tower without the tower key feels really bad. But we know
FBL
that's where he
surprise
needs to go.
us.
Oh, oh no, we're going to do the pan.
No!
We're doing the pan, which is what I would expect. We're gonna go take care of that objective. That's fine. The real question is, where does FBL go after the pan? I think he's probably going for summon spots after that. That's what I would do in his shoes, is I'd go for things like Baron Basement or the Fey March. Just because I got that power from the moon, let's use it. But I don't know.
I feel like after doing the pan, I personally, since we know where like the boss is at Fey March, I would take the gamble and go to Baron Basement.
I mean, it doesn't matter what the bosses are, really. We've seen Demist already. We're not hoping to find a double.
Yeah.
At least FBL has seen Demist. Dunka has not seen Demist.
Dunka just like
That is
where
worth
is it?
pointing out. Dunka
Where's
has not
Demist
seen
at,
Demist
dude?
yet.
And you wanna know where Demist is, guys? Waterfall.
Mhm.
Taking a nice shower, even though Mist Dragon is mist.
Yeah, it won't end up mattering for Dunka, but it is worth pointing out.
It's just a lunar staff.
Yep, FBL going to get his
Worry about it too
Rune
much.
Ring and Artie Bow from Sheila, but the objective is nice. And then we'll see where he goes next. Dunka is charging into Baron, going to be able to take this out relatively easily. Get that objective done, and then we'll be ready to... Dunka has launched the Falcon, though. I kind of hope Dunka goes Moon first, so he can get out of launching the Falcon, but there's a very real there's a very real chance that Dunka just launches the Falcon before going Moon without the pass.
I mean, at least now we know that the boss there is Water Hag. At the very least.
Yeah, it's still going to be a long extra check for Dunka. FBL
Yeah.
setting up for the Baron Basement. This absolutely makes sense, I think, in his shoes. You're on the overworld, go take advantage of this check while you're right here. We're really hoping to see him either go for Keyless Tower, which is a bit out there, or go for Dwarf Castle, which will give him the tower key and send him towards the tower. That is what we need from FBL.
What's that boss?
It's Dark Knight Cecil. The real
DKC.
king of Baron was actually Cecil the whole time.
Yeah, guys. Who would have known? He got sent down here after.
Yeah,
doing
we need to
something
heal.
bad. Yeah, we need to heal.
It's fine. Everything's
Desperately.
fine. Everything's fine.
We have everything
We-
under control.
Yep, we don't actually care about the experience at this spot, so... I mean, Porum could use it, but we don't really need it. I guess we're gonna get everyone up. That's fine.
Justice is not the only right in this world. Someday you will see. What a dramatic speech. Thank you,
Mhm.
Cecil.
And that's a spoon,
A spoon.
which is not what we're looking
spoon!
for. I guess we're gonna keep it for the dart. Nope, we are out. Goodbye.
I don't want it. Put it
Yeah, we don't need
away.
it anymore. We do not need it at this point. We need to go find out where our value is. FBL is headed to the underground. That is good. Underground is the way he needs to go. Will he be going for... Oh my goodness.
Yeah!
FBL's doing Keyless Tower.
No!
This is what he needs to do. This is the play.
If I could, I'd shake you. I'd be shaking you in delight right now because we did it!
I know this is such a gamble from FBL, but it's going to pay off so well for him. Oh my goodness. Folks, we have a
We
race.
need to jump around in circles. This is a beautiful race, guys. Like, look at it. Look how beautiful it is.
All FBL has to do is get through Golbez at the top of tower and then run down the entire lunar subterrane. Dunka is just wrapping up Baron, has the hook route and 2 moon bosses to take care of, which actually I think puts FBL in a pretty solid lead.
Yeah. Oh, also remember that Dunka hasn't done a grind.
Yes,
No.
Dunka also does not have any grind at all. Does have 10 key items though, which means that he will get a decent amount of experience from those moon bosses and shouldn't need to do that much of a dedicated grind. Might need to do a little bit of one. And looks like he's setting up for one now, which makes sense. I'd like to do one before I do the hook route. Or those moon bosses, but this is FBL just choosing the right path here at the very end.
Apparently that wasn't the number of steps we wanted, so we do it again.
This manip is a bit finicky.
Ha ha ha! Is that it? Yeah, it is.
Yes.
You're a little late. Ow. You're a little late, Golbez, but you have the spirit. Wait till you see the real terror. Mealtime, Shadow. Shadow's just a little hungry.
Okay, who's going down on FBL's side? It's Porum. Goodbye, Porum. Goodbye, Palom.
Goodbye, Palom.
Goodbye,
Do Rosa and I'll
Kane.
be... Oh, okay.
I mean, Edge and
Just
Rosa
have-
have this.
Power couple your way through it.
Yeah. They'll be fine.
Let's end this. Yeah, let's end this, Golbez. We gotta give you a nice little boop. We're just gonna cast white on him. White.
Yeah, White is very good against Golbez. Golbez is weak to Holy.
Oh, Golbez. Oh, ow, poor baby. Well, I would say the next hit brings him down.
Yeah, probably.
No.
And Golbez is not doing a very good job of killing our party.
Not really. He has the spirit, though.
Bye, Golbez.
Why?
I don't know why, dude. We're just in the wrong place at the wrong time.
And that is the
Can I
Legend
once
Sword
again
for FBL.
I just appreciate the maps for the Giant of Babel because it is so oddly anatomically correct. You have no idea.
Yes,
It's so
it
good.
really is. They did a good job. FBL is
They
now in
did.
go mode with the Legend Sword. Heading down towards the bottom of the tower. Going to be heading over to Forge. We'll see whether we get the bow or the arrows this seed. And then I expect he'll be heading straight for Zeromus in a little bit.
Little joke from chat. Shadow got full off of the kids' meal. Oh my. Bite-sized amount?
I guess.
Terrifying thought, but still.
Mhm.
What are the weapons we can get from Forge with Rosa?
just the Perseus bow or Perseus arrows?
Give us the bow. I'll be happier with the bow.
The bow is better. The bow has a big will modifier on it. The arrows do not. The arrows are not useful at this point in the game. They will not help against Zemus.
Mr. Blacksmith, can you please give us the bow? 50-50.
We would definitely like the bow. We can buy Gungnir spears. Cool, I guess. Or a defense sword for Kane. That would be nice. It looks like we're going to sell stuff for Kane. Yeah, we don't need cat claws. We don't need poison axes anymore. Let's go ahead and buy that defense sword for Kane. He'll do a little bit more damage. And it's the bow!
We got it!
We got the
won
bow.
our
That's
50-50.
good. And there's the crystal for FBL.
Crystal! Love having
I mean,
the crystal,
realistically,
guys.
it doesn't matter whether we got the bow, really, because we have a life staff chilling in reserve, and that's better. But it's an improvement. Yep. Will plus 15. And a whole bunch of attack power. But really, we care about the will plus 15. We're gonna throw a crystal ring on Rosa. That just makes... Yep, that just pushes her agility up above 28. Very, very useful. Give Palom that rune ring for a little extra wisdom and willpower, but mostly wisdom.
Awa.
And yeah, FBL is off to go head to the moon. And unfortunately, I think it's...
in matchup.
Yeah, I think Dunka's gonna need FBL to take a couple wipes. Dunka's not far from the path to go. I mean, Dunka's in go. But he's gonna need FBL to take a couple of wipes here.
I don't think with this party that's highly likely, unfortunately for them.
Yeah, I don't think it's gonna happen.
This has been like a very interesting seed so far, though. I'll say that.
Yeah, the early game was really rough for our runners, and it's been a little bit back and forth, especially Dunka finding that go mode first. But it does look like FBL is on their way down this lunar subterrane, heading to the final fight.
To the amazing world of Gumball, I'm on my way from Darwin, and we have it.
Yep. To answer a question in chat, we have not seen the Feymarch bosses, Cave Bahamut, the Murasame altar, or of course that Twin Harp, since we didn't get the Twin Harp. We've not seen the Rat Tail turn in because we never got the Rat Tail. I think that's it.
Relatively, yeah. We're diving hook route. At least we get to see who's there.
Doesn't have that pass, so is going to go try and finish on the moon doing the hook route, not knowing that, unfortunately, the moon is going to give him Forge. We've seen the Feymarch bosses, but no one has fought the Feymarch bosses. We do not know what they hold.
Bosses are... I think bosses are Paladin and Antlion. We are not doing Paladin.
No.
I don't know why. Punchy.
And we're not doing Antlion because it's too fast and it's too much effort, and we're in go mode already. There's no point.
At least down here it's a Duperia.
Yeah, I don't think we care at this point. Dunka's already done his grind. We don't need this Rydia. We're just gonna charge through. But I do see some flags coming out in chat. It's way too early to be going to bed. It's only like 8 p.m.
Yeah. So, the flags. They're flags, guys.
Yeah,
He's big. He's bad. He's angry.
and we
So,
can't
you
move him
see-
because of those things.
Yeah, we can't move Zeromus because his stats are bonkers. His big bangs would be real big and angry. So we decided to give him Amazon so he could order himself some cosplays. So, Zeno, what do we usually say at this point?
Whose butt are we gonna kick tonight?
Is it cute? Does it have a hat? Can it pay taxes? Does it commit tax fraud? Probably. Whose glutes get boots? Wow, that's creative and funny. Whose butt?
I'm a fan of whose derriere is derriere.
Who's our friend? Are you cute? Can you pay taxes? Do you have a hat? Probably commit
Many
tax fraud,
questions.
so
Hey,
how
it's
many butts
Wario.
will a butt kicker kick? Wariomus! We have the hat. Tax fraud is very likely. He knows how to
Yes.
pay taxes, though. I don't think he'd help you with them.
I'm going to say not cute.
How many butts will a butt kicker kick
not
if a butt kicker kick butts?
Not like
Yeah.
very not cute, but like a little bit not cute. You know? Could be worse.
Whose posterior is inferior? Wow.
There are many people with good questions.
Yellow Luigi? Yellow Mario. But you have the spirit.
Actually, I think this is Yellow Waluigi.
Yellow Waluigi, yeah. Wow. Arg. And
Yeah,
so
Dunka
the
is
water hag.
Tearing through that hook route, it was an Octomam into a water hag, so lots of aquatic creatures here in the on the path to the underground. I don't know if that makes any sense at all, but FBL definitely has this fight under control. We are looks like we're going just Zerkers. We zerked up Kane, we're zerking up Edge, doing lots of damage. We're gonna heal up the party, make sure that we survive. Edge is doing over 5,000 damage a hit. Kane's doing almost 3,000. This is pretty solid. And Palom is here with Nuke as well.
Yay!
And Porum is here with White. So we get to do lots of damage with them too.
Hey, we get to have some fun times nerfing Big Bang.
Well, are we even nerfing? We're just gonna throw spells. And do big damage.
Big damage. Big damage good.
Yeah, this is just big damage.
Oh, this poor Zeromus. Oh, this poor thing. It's not having a good time. Hey, Big Bang hasn't come out yet. That's weird.
We saw the first one. We haven't not seen a
Okay,
second
we
one
saw
yet.
the first one.
Because I think we tipped the HP before seeing the second one.
Yeah.
Or before it could come out.
I
So
think we
Zeromus
did
is
as well.
probably gearing up for a second one, but
I don't think he's going to get the time.
no. He's certainly not having a good day.
He's having a Monday.
Sure.
What could possibly be worse than a Monday for this guy?
Yeah. Oh my goodness. So much damage coming out from these spells. Big damage from these hits as well. This might be a little bit slower than pure reflect strats, but these are some great hybrid strats we're seeing.
Saw a shake.
Yep,
Rocks
that's fine.
when-
That means he's threatening to do another big bang. We're gonna keep doing big spells, trying to knock him down below that HP threshold to activate Medio Phase. But there's no Medio Phase. That is
Down.
a crumble. GG's to FBL taking first place, and it looks like we do have a forfeit as well from Dunka. FBL finishing with a time of 1 hour 51 minutes and 37 seconds. GG's.
Wow. That is so phenomenal.
Yep, we will see if
Shall
we
we
can
bring
get
our...
FBL
I
in
think
here for
Firebird
an
will...
interview.
Yeah.
GG's.
GG's. Wow. Good race.
Thank you very much.
It's phenomenal.
Uh-oh.
As per usual, such talent in this community. So, how was your seed?
Scary. Really thought I was behind the entire seed.
It turns out you were not.
I did miss Dragon very early and instantly regretted it.
Yeah, we were thinking that was a little bit of a slow fight, but fortunately for you, I suppose, Dunka forgot to equip the power shirt from the treasury, and unfortunately that meant that he took quite a few wipes.
Oof.
And so he never found that Miss Dragon. You got through Fabul first.
Wow. I absolutely hated this early game. I looked at the treasure equipment and said, I am so ready to rock like 3 fighters. And then the game's like, no, I'm sorry, we only have mages and bards.
Mm-hmm. Hey, Rosa did some really great work at the beginning of the game.
He did.
So I missed a little bit of my own credits. Any chance either of you know where the hook was?
The hook was behind
Hook
the
was-
tower key, so in its vanilla location, tower key was at Dwarf.
Which I faded hard.
Mhm.
Yes. No, we were getting real nervous at that endgame because Dunka hit go mode before you, but hit go mode via the hook and via the Baron key and the hook, and not the forge, and hadn't done the moon yet. And so it was like, okay, Dunka has a long list of tasks to do. FBL needs to do keyless tower or dwarf after
Yeah.
the moon.
After fading dwarf for so long, I said, if it's not keyless tower, I am very doomed.
Yeah, I was thinking you might have gone to Fey March first, but thank goodness you didn't for you.
Yeah, I didn't like what was in Fey March.
No, that's fair. Fey March was gross.
Mhm.
No one wanted to deal with that.
Well then. We don't want to hear the doot doots. No doots this stream. No music this stream from Harp. Sorry, guys.
But that was the most nerve-wracking race of this season for me. Both
I mean-
because
You handled it. You handled it well.
yeah, both because it had a lot of meaning, and because I've watched Big Dunka's times when they've posted them in various asyncs, and they have consistently beaten me.
Yeah, this just happened to be just the right storm of ingredients to give you that advantage and let you pull off the win. But yeah, you are now sitting at 3-2, which I believe gets you a spot in the brackets. I don't know if it's guaranteed or a tie or a play-in race. I don't remember looking at the standings, but you're still alive. Is all I know.
I actually know exactly what it takes. It's a play-in if there's a race between Poidrak and Scar. If Poidrak wins, I'm in. If Scar wins, it's a play-in. That's
Okay.
the only race that matters.
Much fear.
Cool.
Much fear.
Yeah. This is how tournaments work, but at least you kept yourself alive to keep racing.
Alive to fight another day.
Well, this has been exciting, and
Yeah. I would like to quickly shout out the one Eblin box that you took that gave you a Masa.
oh yeah, no,
Mhm.
That
I
was
love
great.
that Evan box.
Yes. It was, oh, I picked up a ninja sword right here, and then, oh, it's a box, let's just fight it. Oh, it's a masa. Cool, edge is good for the rest of the seed.
Yeah,
Okay, let's go. Bye bye.
which is good because when I first got him, I was like, all right, let's equip him with. Oh.
Oh, a cat claw. Yeah. No, that ended up working out really well.
Left side Eblin was
Yeah.
the key.
Mm-hmm.
We're not getting any interview from Dunka, unfortunately. Had to take a run and eat because, remember, y'all, food is important. You better go eat when you guys get the chance. You better stay hydrated. You better eat good. All are phenomenal people.
Dunka's got lasagna, and I'm jealous. One last question. What did you think of the naming scheme?
Did we get to see it?
I
forgot
didn't
to
pay
see it.
attention to the naming scheme. I saw it a little bit, but like,
Really? Oh man, I worked so hard on it.
I'm sorry.
I saw some of it.
I don't
I saw
see
it with your
names.
characters.
It was Lorraine, and Endgame was Lorraine and Marty, and Biff, and Einstein,
Wait,
and
was it Back
Copernicus.
to the Future?
Yeah,
Yo, I knew something felt familiar about that.
This is not a reference I would get.
This is a reference I would get because I have obsessively watched each Back to the Future movie.
See, I have not,
Watched
and these movies came
Amazing.
out like many years before I was born.
I love Naira
same here.
Liana.
Oh,
She's now my
same here.
favorite
They came out
commentator of
before
all
I was
time.
born, but
Yeah,
ew. I
it's
might
fine.
cry.
Look, we may have one of the youngest comms teams that's ever been put together on the mics
Hey,
tonight.
that's
But that's
fine.
fine. It's fine.
Me and Scar have been made fun of because we're on the younger side for comms. It's
Oh
funny.
yeah, no, that would be a younger team. Scar is a little younger than me, I believe. Anyway, that does it, I believe, for our restream. There is not going to be a
We
raid
don't have a
tonight, but
raid
we
target.
have. Yeah, no, but there are lots of races happening. You can head over to the Discord to check those out. None of them. There are no more restreams today. Stay tuned. Keep an eye out on our Discord for restreams tomorrow. Those have not been chosen yet, but they will be announced shortly. And as always, a quick shout out to our runners for putting on a great show. Shout outs to the rest of the comms team. Alchemy doing our restream. Flurry doing the tracking. Nehru joining me here in the booth. And we will see y'all in the next one.
Good night. Make sure y'all eat, hydrate, all that jazz.